Konnichi, what's up? Jiki Ninki da yo. I recently went through the process of getting locking tuners for my guitar. So we're going to talk about the process of buying those tuners and installing them. When we're going to buy tuners, we have a couple of things that we're going to need to assess here. The first is, how many tuners do we have on each side? And this is looking straight on from the guitar like this. So for mine, I have 3 left, 4 right. And on my 8 string here, I have 8 right. The other thing that we need to take note of on this is the diameter for the hole for our post to go through. On most guitars, it's standardized at 10 millimeters. Mine is exactly the same as that. And the last thing we need to take note of, which is very important, I made this mistake when I first went to buy new tuners, is the angle for the screw to mount the tuners. Some will have the screw hole just right below it. This is at a 45-degree angle, so you need to make sure you're getting the right angle. You can look that up on schematics for your guitar or just general info on your guitar. Right now I've got some Grover Rotomatics on here, but I want to throw in some locking tuners, so let's get started on that. So I got these Gotoh locking tuners, the Magnum locks for my guitar. Gotoh is a very reputable brand, and most brands for locking tuners should be, especially when you get to the higher price range. So expecting to pay upwards of probably $70 for all your tuners. The original ones that I bought were hip shots that I was going to use, but were not at the right angle. Another brand that I see sometimes is Geiker. I'm not sure exactly how it's pronounced. From what I was reading online, those still do work, but not quite as good as Gotoh tuners or maybe Hipshot tuners or any type of other major tuner brand. Of course, I went with Gotoh because they're made in Japan. Because my guitar has a Floyd Rose, I'm going to be doing this one string at a time. To get our string removed, we're going to start by loosening up the top nut on the guitar that goes right over the string there. That top piece just pulls fully off. Then we're going to flip the guitar to the back. There's a screw in the back side of the tuner right here. We're going to take the screw out, and then we can remove our old tuner. Then with our new tuners, we're going to loosen this piece off. Let's hold it upside down so everything comes out here. And that whole piece just slides off. Then we're going to take this, slot it into that back hole, and start by putting that screw right back in. Take this, put the washer below the nut, put it in, and screw it into place. Now I've noticed these tuners are actually quite a bit shorter than my previous tuners were, but so far that doesn't seem to be an issue. I'm just going to get that. We don't want to get it too tight here, but we do want to get it snug so it doesn't slip at all. I'm going to be using some Ernie Ball Cobalt Slinkies. Once we have our string anchored at the bridge, we're going to pull our string all the way through and have as much tension as we can. We're going to hold that tension here, flip it to the back. So our lock is all the way unlocked. We're going to keep that tension in there. We're going to tighten that lock into place. And it's very important that you do not coil it multiple times around the machine head, that we leave it like this, because those coils is what lets the string slip. With the lock in place, it should not slip. Make sure that lock is nice and tight, because that's what's going to cause your stability. And from here, you're just going to tune up